Hey, I'm solid. Hey, I'm steady. Hey, I'm true down to the core. And I will always do my duty, no matter what the price. I've counted up the cost. I know the sacrifice. Oh, and I don't want to die for you, but if dying's asking me, I'll bear that cross with honor, 'cause freedom don't come free. I'm an American soldier, an American. Beside my brothers and my sisters, I will proudly take a stand. When liberty's in jeopardy, I will always do what's right. I'm out here on the front line. Sleep in peace tonight. An American soldier. American girls and American guys, we'll always stand up and salute. We'll always recognize when we see your glory flying. There's a lot of men dead, so we can sleep in peace at night when we lay down our head. Justice will be served and the battle will rage. This big dog will fight when you rattle his cage. And you'll be sorry that you mess with the U.S. of A. 'Cause we'll put a boot in your ass, it's the American way. Hey, Uncle Sam, put your name at the top of his list. And the Statue of Liberty started shaking her fist. And the eagle will fly, and it's gonna be hell when you hear Mother Freedom start ringing her bell. And it'll feel like the whole wide world is raining down on you. Courtesy of the red, white, and blue.
Hey, welcome everybody. How we doing? Jason, Steven, welcome to the party. Rick, how we doing? Papa Z, we got Buds. Jason says we got 5 watching. This could be a little shaky. We just got done, had a bunch of storms rolling through. It's been a while. Now let me give a quick weather check. Ain't got really shit going on in here, but I got some more dark clouds over there kind of to the south and west of us, but you're kind of rolling kind of in a north by northeast kind of direction. Sun looks like it's trying to come out still, but other than that, not bad. Everything is going pretty solid here. We're got mostly everything done in New York, or at least I do anyway. I'm up here taking care of last minute stuff. I was thinking about last week doing a live stream, but I'm like, nah, I ended up just doing other stuff instead and just got naked in my recliner and sat in front of the AC. Not like y'all really need to know that, but welcome. So, yep, exactly. So we just had some. You might occasionally hear clap of thunder and stuff like that. So, yep, but 'tis the season for it. 'Tis the season for it. So I don't have anything really to work on. Everything is like packed up. This little bit of miscellaneous you see behind me over here is just random stuff that's got to get thrown in a box. Also going to do my shameless little plug, FCV products. Go over there, see Matt. Make sure you use the Sarge 10 over there at MCV Products for 10% off your order. Boom. There it is, MCV product. Well, okay. Of course, I don't care about cookies. We'll go check it out. Not an official sponsor, but, you know, hey, still going to give it out there. Throw it to them. I got to hurry up and get a lot of my stuff done. But like I said, I got stuff scattered between New York and Oklahoma. So anyway, go check out Matt over at MCV Products, Awesome Resin Products. And yeah, so huge shout out to him. All right. So hopefully, yeah, everybody had a good 4th. I had a good 4th. Went out on the bike pretty much all day. Wife and the boys are down in Oklahoma, kind of holding the fort down there. They're doing all right. Little salty that I'm up here and they're down there, but you know, unfortunately, it's kind of how it's got to be at the moment. So the boys love it down there in Oklahoma. They're enjoying it, so I have to make sure I call them every night so that they can, you know, hear Daddy's voice and not be too big of assholes. So, but anyway, I want to thank everybody for coming here to hang out. So tonight's going to be a little different since I have no models or really anything to do. But I did actually find an MRE. So I've had 1 or 2 people email me about these. Oh, hey, Sarge, you've been in the Army and stuff like that, and you got these MREs. I know this ain't model related, but if you stop think about it, this is kind of like a kit and stuff like that, you know, but it's a food kit instead of model kit. Now, different menus, different ones, they either block you or they make you shit like a corn-fed goose. Maybe I'm hoping not much longer, maybe like another week or 2, couple weeks. Worst case scenario, I'm here till the end of the month. But I would like to run back and pick T and the boys up and bring them back here for our family reunion and our smoky ride at the end of the month, which, excuse me, that's what I had forgot. So, Mikey, what's going on, buddy? How you been? I appreciate you. Thank you. Hope everything's good over there and across the pond. Really appreciate you dropping by. It's good. Good to see you. Like I said, it's been a couple weeks, and like I said, I don't have much. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through and do this live. I also have a couple other segments that I do want to work on, and we might test them because this is going to be chat. What's going on? How are we doing? Sorry I haven't gotten your email. I have actually read them and reply back. I've been kind of getting, I don't know, back into that. Plus, I also ended up finally breaking down and I've got a new cheap phone. So it's one of them things, you know, I mean, it's so, and that's also another thing that I'm going to bring up during the live Q&A. But first, we will go over our fancy, you know, MREs. Oh, wait, hold on. I forgot. I got my little side camera here hooked up too. Hold on. I don't know if this will work or not, but let's see. Well, we'll push this forward. Let's see if I can change something quick here. All right, so we got that. There we go. Let's make this, or maybe we'll just switch the way the camera sets and transition over. There we go. We got it. We got it. We got it. That is right. Dinner is served. So we're going to go over one of these MREs. This particular MRE is what they consider menu number 22, Sloppy Joe. They have actually come out with quite a bit of these over things. So we'll get open here. We'll go over some of the different stuff. These are Warfighter Warfighter tested, Warfighter approved. They have a shelf life of 25 years. But anyway, probably have to just hang out, do like a live Q&A. Fairly heavy plastic. So let's open up our food kit. All right. So this bag works well for multiple different things, and I can go over and cover that. All right. So, Sloppy Joe filling, seasoned sauce with beef. Now, this is what you end up getting in the package, and it tells you all of the. Hold on. Oh, that's right. I forgot. I can just pick this up and like go. Or no, let me try. Hold that thought. Let me try making an adjustment here. Trying to figure out which way I want to try to do. All right. Ooh, that's not good. Been there, done that, and yeah. So this here is what they consider, like I said, the Sloppy Joe. Let me stand that up a little bit. Unfortunately, these are not the old C rations, but we got Sloppy Joe filling, which this has 250 calories per. These are fancy. These are beverage bags. These can also double as like a place, like a Ziploc bag to say like put your wallet, or even Army hack. If you don't have a cover for your cell phone, this actually works pretty solid for putting your cell phone, money, wallet in as well if you decide not to use it. Fuck me right in the goat's ass. Hey, what's going on, Fafa? How we doing? The Tabasco is in here, but you can Ziploc it up and keeps your phone protected, keeps that. Not back all the way, Mark. We're just kind of hanging out and doing our thing. So this actually is a hot beverage bag, but we'll get over how the hot beverage part works. So you put your stuff in here. Yeah, it works good for a barf bag as well, Rick. Yes, it does. So this is like multi-purpose, and really what you do is notice the size of this package. Notice this cardboard box. Guess how you put your hot beverage in instead of grabbing it there and burning the shit out of your hands? You put it inside the cardboard box. So, with that being said, let's move on to our electrolyte, aka Gatorade packet. Now, this here has 90 calories and makes 12 fluid ounces as prepared. This here is lemon lime, natural and artificial flavor, carbohydrate, electrolyte powder beverage. So, we got that. Then we got everybody's favorite MRE heater. These things, when you have a chemical reaction, you put water in there. It does give off hydrogen gas. Yes, you can make MRE bombs out of these. No, I'm not going to show them right now, but that might be in another separate video. But you can make these, and these things work great for making MRE bombs and stuff like that. So basically what you do is you put your food in here, which we'll cover that here in a second too. Amen, Fafa, amen. Prayers for everybody in Texas. And also there was a guy over on Instagram, Mike's Model Cars, lost his battle with cancer today. I seen something on Instagram of it, and we'll get to that here in a minute. I'm all sorts like out of, I wouldn't say out of sorts, but this is like different format because I ain't really got shit going on. You know what I mean? So we got our MRE heater here. Ooh, grape jelly in a package. And this is 70 calories. What? Ooh, wheat snack bread. This ain't as bad as the regular bread, but you get this package of wheat snack bread, which here is your condom package or condiment package. This here is where you get your moist towelettes, your shit tickets, your Tabasco sauce, and your chiclets. And we'll go over these right now. So this here is your non-dairy creamer. So, funny story about that. Thank you, Jason. Yeah, I had him on, I followed him on Instagram, and it's just kind of crazy. He's been battling it for a while. Let me see if I can maybe pull it up. But my algorithm is all sorts of weird right this minute for some reason. I wouldn't say weird, but just. All right, so let's go over here. We'll do a screen share. I wouldn't worry about that moving south. Actually, moving south's pretty good. While I was down there in Oklahoma, I enjoyed it, but I had to come up here and do adulting stuff. We'll take a pause in the middle here for a second. Let me pull up the tab there for Mike's Model Works. He's actually a model builder and collector, BC, Canada. Okay, Jason's actually found him. Let's see if it's doing it up there. Let me pull up the full screen. But anyway, Mike's Model Works, Mike's journey battling stage 4 pancreatic cancer came to an end on July 5th, 2025. He fought right till the end and went peacefully. This community was family to him. He spent an incredible amount of time perfecting this craft, getting to know all of you and enjoying the sheer love of cars. Please know how much of an impact this community has had on him. Thank you all for being a part of his final year and final months. With love, Courtney. So, anyway, hell model builder up there out of the Great White North, Canada, up in BC. Like I said, I just seen that today, so yeah. So rest in peace, Mike, and prayers to your family and condolences as well. All right. Yes, it does, Fafa. Yes, it does. Yeah, he's a nice guy too. Anyway, so carrying on. We have our dairy creamer, which our dairy creamer is also flammable, which is pretty awesome. Because if you get it to go and actually aerate out, it is actually flammable. We can go over that. We got Taster's Choice by Nescaf. So normally how I drink this is I just open up the package, put the package in my mouth, and then I drink the hot water. And it just kind of mixes itself up. Now, the Army has kind of gotten soft because they're putting fucking Splenda in shit instead of actual regular sugar, which when you're out in the field and stuff like that, you kind of need the sugar, but the Splenda also does. Oh, wait, never mind. What? Suitable for people with diabetes? Really? I mean, like, wow. Okay, we're not going to get into that one, but okay. I mean, I get it with the diabetes, but in the military, and they got away from making the actual bottles. Now it's in like a regular ketchup packet. It's AKA your Tabasco. So that's how it comes nowadays. You got a moist towelette. Moist. Because everybody loves the word moist. Then you have iodized salt because, you know, salt is actually decent for you, but it also helps you retain water as well. That's where you get the water retaining sea cow from. I could probably do some of that. I don't have anything here at the moment that I can do for that. I could probably go to the store and get some, but I'm also not trying to load up the house with a lot of different shit either. So this thing is probably all right. Then you got your chiclet gum. So this right here, your chiclet gum, is actually a laxative. You chew these and you swallow them, and this helps kind of move things along. So a lot of people don't realize that this chiclet gum is actually technically a laxative. And then last but not least, you have your bundle of shit tickets, aka napkins, and they are about oh yeah, it's still a clean bench. It is still a really clean bench. So anyway, you got toilet paper / napkins. And then since we had the peanut or the jelly, we actually got peanut butter to go with the jelly for our wheat snack bread. But there's more. This here, candy, toffee rolls, chocolate flavor. Okay, these things are what I call Tootsie Rolls. Holy shit. Actual name brand Tootsie Rolls. AKA, that's why Michael Jackson used to eat Tootsie Rolls with gloves on so he didn't eat the end of his fingers. All right. Yeah, I could stop at any PX I want, but this is one that I actually had in my little stockpile, and you get 2 of these. So there's plenty of ways to actually do this. And then this one is, ooh, this is a new one. Shelf Cinnamon Bun. Shelf Stable. 330 calories, 80 fat calories. So this is actually from Bridgeford. That's actual name brand and stuff like that. Cinnamon Bun Shelf Stable. Bridgeford Food Corp. Statesville, North Carolina. And then, of course, you get your handy-dandy combat spoon, which is like a plastic spoon, except it is actually pretty beefy. You can also file this end down into a point, and you can actually make it into a prison shank. And it does actually hold up pretty good. It is fairly flexible, but you can also, like I said, shave this, grind this down into like a nice point. Because look at how thick that material is. So you get that down to like a nice point, and you got a big handle on there, so you can just fucking shank a guy, you know, stab the fucking enemy right in the jugular vein, you know, just fucking stab him right in the fucking neck. It's not a spork, but it's a combat spoon, and it works pretty well. As I throw it on the floor. Also want to give a quick shout out. This here is a hat that I got from Jake over at GFC, which this could be many different things, but GFC also stands for get fucked, cunt. So let's actually, yes, it does actually work for as a Bondo spreader too. Like, that's solid. It's a good spoon. So with that, did I bring any water in with me? No, I did not. So let's start off. And now normally most Army surplus stores or whatever, you can get these. Let me get my box ready. And I will go get some water. Hopefully everybody is. So we open this up. One thing I like to do with some of these packets is I like to knead them to try and break them up so that it's not one solid lump of shit in here. And it also heats better when you decide to like kind of knead it and break it up. Now, you don't need a lot of water, but we put our meal Well, they don't have Twinkies in here, but they do have Skittles in some of them, M&Ms. This one's actually only got one piece of wheat snack bread, which I'm a little kind of salty about because you figure with Sloppy Joe, you would have two like pieces of wheat snack bread like they do with the beef patty and stuff like that. So let me put this in here and get this heated up, or start heating it up. Like I say, get it nice and flat. You don't need a lot of water, so let me go grab. Oh, no, never mind. I did bring it in here. I just put it on the floor. Nice, chat. Nice. Yeah, I got to get in on that too. But like I said, with everything packed up between being here and Oklahoma, it's kind of one of them things. Now, sometimes you can actually make multiple. Oh well. So now what we do is we fold our bag over, give it a little bit of a shake, and our heater should be activating. Come on. Ah, there we go. Okay. She's going. She's just a little slow. She's a little shy there. Exactly, Steven. Exactly. Nothing like the government cheese. So at the end, this thing will still probably be putting off heat, and I will show you what I mean. So normally you take the cardboard after you get the heater activated and reinsert it back into your box. Put the heater back in the box. And then you want to kind of lay it with your heater down. And then you just lay this at roughly 40, like a 45-degree angle. Lay it on a rock or even up that way. So now let's prep our wheat snack bread and our jelly. Now the peanut butter. Definitely want to need the package because this is cool because it's chunky peanut butter, but the peanut butter has been known to separate, and peanut butter in the old school let's just go this way. All right, there we go. So you want to make sure you knead it good. Same thing with the cheese they used to have back in the day. Eventually, after you've been in the military for a while, you figure out what menus are pretty solid, what menus have certain things, and as you go to the field and realize that, oh, hey, by the way, why am I not getting, like I see, I got a message here. What the hell? All right, let me. Now I'm getting. Oh, I've paid the car payment today. Good. Good. I was going to remind her about that, but she already beat me to it. So now this here's a wheat snack bread, which does kind of failed and deformed, but still wheat snack bread. They also have the crackers, and they do have a challenge where you can drink no water, but you have to put 2 packages of, and I don't have that menu, but I'll have to look for it and try that. Don't necessarily need that. All right. Our MRE is heating up nice. We're going to eat our crunchy peanut butter a little more. And I'm not trying to eat in front of everyone, but I'm also trying to use this as a, which I say, like a learning thing, because I've actually had one or two people email me about MREs and stuff like that. So, also another thing too I was thinking of, not that I really want to do it that way, but something that I'd actually been kind of given some thought to. I may restart a Facebook. I have been almost 7 years Facebook free. And there's a possibility that, like I said, I may reinstate my Facebook. But I don't really want to have to deal with the drama or all the bullshit or trying to bend the knee to the cuck of the Zuck. Okay, well, I guess I probably should have kneaded this up a little bit, because he's coming out a little runny, almost like the squirts there. I mean, it's not bad. It's grape jelly, but wow. Drinking beer and eating an MRE. It's a little different, but it works. So, like I was saying earlier, another thing I'm thinking about doing is like a question and answer thing with the Sarge. Is going to be one of the newer segments here that I want to do. It ain't going to necessarily be a limited number, but what I may do is I may take a half-hour block of the show. Hey, what's going on, T2? How we doing? I'll set them aside because I don't need them right now. Tabasco sauce. Well, glad to hear it. Glad to hear you're doing all right. We're going over MREs tonight. And it is also a review, because I have really nothing else to do, so that's why I figured I'd test out so on that particular thing, the old C rations were cool because they had cigarettes, but with the way technology has gone, the newer MREs are actually like gourmet shit, is what I'm telling you. But the old C rations are pretty good too. What's going on, little Jimmy? How we doing? So, and that's just because they've gotten better with time. I think I might just pound the jelly out and so I know it feels weird. So I am still working on a call-in portion of the show. I have not got the phone number set up yet, but I'm actually going to go old school, and I probably won't get that portion set up, the call-in portion of it, until after I get to Oklahoma and can get, I wouldn't necessarily say a burner phone, but I'm going to have a burner phone that I will be giving the number out to basically my people, fellow modelers, so that you can reach out to me anytime, shoot me a text message, just, I guess, bullshit with me in person, like on the phone. So that's going to be a thing. And then I'll have, what the hell do they call it? With the call-in portion as well. With the call-in portion, it'll be pretty much mostly on Monday nights, but it'll be a separate phone number that will basically be for YouTube and everybody else to reach out to me only. So that will is 1 hour behind Eastern, so they are Central. So they're 1 hour behind. So right now it's almost 9 o'clock. So it is almost 8 o'clock in Oklahoma. Oh, sun went down or just got dark. But it is Central Time, so we'll be there. And if I don't necessarily answer, like pick up on like the first ring, you can just, like I said, leave me a voicemail. It'll be linked to the basically like my social media is what it boils down to. I know y'all that already have my number. I'm still going to keep that number, but I'm getting a different phone. Yeah, I'm in New York at the moment. I got basically a small truckload of stuff to bring down. So, and I got 4 large items to go to storage, which I haven't put in there yet. There's supposed to be a housing inspection today, but they never got back to me. Exactly. Enjoy that T-bone, Rick. Enjoy that T-bone. So I'm hoping everything works out where I can kind of hopefully get this place sold before the end of the month. So I want to get back down to Oklahoma because we had an issue with the wife's car on the way down. So I got figured out what I think it is, but it's probably actually a clogged catalytic converter. Okay. All right. Well, we're going to try something here. Yeah, no, it's part of that variable valve timing. So, well, we got down to um, just west of Indianapolis, and the wife said, "Oh, well, the low oil or the oil light came on." And I'm like sitting there thinking, I'm like, why the hell did the oil light come on? Now, it is a Ford Escape 2018. It has the 1.4, I think, um, turbo in it, and it has that variable valve timing. It had a fresh oil change before we left, and well, maybe about 1,000 miles by the time we actually left New York to head to Oklahoma. So, didn't think anything of it. But with it being a turbo vehicle, it probably burned a little bit of oil. I mean, we were pushing it hard, not like I would push it hard, but she was driving and she drives more cautiously than I do. Me, I just like to drive fast and push everything to the limit like I normally do. So she called me and said, "Oh, well, the oil light came on." I'm like, "Well, what do you want me to do with it? Is the car making any funny noises? Is it making any clack, 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 bang, bang, bang?" "No, I don't know. I just have like no power." So we got off the exit, waited about 10 minutes. I had her shut the car down. And I'm like waiting, for oil to get back down there so I could check the oil level. And the oil level was in the crosshatches. So since the oil level's in the crosshatches, I'm like, okay, well, maybe some burn off, whatever. So I added like 4 ounces, or I didn't add a lot. I added like just a little bit, just to maybe top it off in case it like burned off or it was just low enough to where it triggered the light and stuff like that. No, I didn't break the sport mode. T broke the sport mode. T broke it, not me. So anyway, I might have, Chuck. I might have actually done that. I mean, I may have actually done that here or there a time or two. So anyway, so I put just a little bit of, just enough. Maybe it's like it burned off and it was just not hitting right on the sensor. So I didn't put much in it, maybe like 4 ounces, if that, just enough to maybe bring it up where the light wouldn't come on. So we get going, and then the check engine light comes on, and the car has no power, which basically means the car is in limp mode. So I'm like sitting here thinking, I'm like, fuck. All right, well, we're going to have to pull over again. So I pulled into an AutoZone and had him read the codes, and it brought up camshaft solenoid A and camshaft solenoid B, which is part of variable valve timing, which is just another one of them headache things. Fuck you, tree huggers, and your fucking EPA bullshit too. But I digress. So Ford and their infinite wisdom with their variable valve, I mean, even the big three and everyone else does that. So I went and just bought the sensors. I was going to put them in, but we're just going to get the car down to Oklahoma, and we got it down there, but it was just like slow as fuck. Car made like no power. So did a little bit of research on it. So it's like, fuck. And I was talking with a buddy of mine. He said, well, a lot of places use like the Wix filters. Well, I guess the Wix filters ain't really that great for them turbo vehicles. So you want to step up to something, say like, like a Mobile One, K&N, or even a factory Ford filter that are, meant for, I guess, turbo vehicles. So not that it's like a bad thing. It's just the fact that, yeah, so. Yeah, we were at least able to do 65, but when the speed limit and stuff like that is 70 miles an hour, yeah, it's a little pain in the ass. Yeah, I'm guessing it was a bad sensor, but I also did reach out to Richard Procarry, and we got talking about it, and we got to talking about it, and he was saying it might be a catalytic converter because his, I think it was his daughter or father-in-law or something like that, had a Chevy Equinox that did the same exact thing. And it did the same exact thing that basically T's car did, and it ended up being a clogged catalytic converter. So, nice thing about Oklahoma is they don't have inspection down there like they have in New York or any of that shit. So, guess when I get back down to Oklahoma, guess who's going to be hollowing out a cat with a wobble socket and because fuck your emissions, that's why. So, yeah. So, we got that, but we finally got there. But it was just one of them things, and she's worried about driving the car that far. And I said, well, I could probably run a load of shit down, and we can. So there's two ways you can actually technically open these MREs. I like using a knife and cutting them the long way, but in these newer generation ones, they actually put where you can actually open it long ways, and that's how you get more of it out instead of just ripping it across the top. So, but this here is what the Sloppy Joe looks like. Kind of almost like baby shit with peppers and onion or peppers in it. And that's why we put Tabasco sauce in there to make it a little bit more spicier and to give it a little bit of flavor. And I don't know if they were just being cheap when they did these packages. Instead of, they used to do the old bottles, the old small bottles of the Tabasco. It might not. I'm not really sure, but just as long as the car runs a lot better, I don't give a shit. But I do have the sensors to actually replace. So, and besides, catalytic converters are, yeah, it is definitely, and it does have a smell. I can only smell the Tabasco now that I put it in there. So, but yeah, I mean, with the catalytic converter, at least the car will run. And it is not bad. Now, normally you don't have to eat these all in one sitting because the amount of calories that is in one of these MREs is anywhere between like 3,000 to 4,500 calories, depending on the meal and the menu. The Sloppy Joe is a menu that is more of a, what I like to call a pusher. Yeah, I can't even hit my own. I can't even hit my own damn mouth. Now, even though it says so we're going to also make the lemon lime. Directions: allow water chemically purified to stand 30 minutes before adding to beverage powder. Tear pouch to notch, which we did. Add 12 ounces of water, half a canteen cup, 2 pouch. Fold over, shake firmly. So basically, this is its own self-contained drinking dispenser. What's going on, Mr. Kevin Smith? Oh, yeah. So, take our water and pour it in here. Sometimes I do put it wine on the outside of these. There we go. Then what you do is you put it in your pouch. And you shake the piss out of it. This is how you make Gatorade from scratch out of the MRE. Not gonna lie there, buds. Sometimes when you're out in the middle of nowhere and you're hungry and excuse me, could eat the ass out of a grizzly bear, they do work. They do kind of hold you over for the most part. And then you just take your little bag and drink it right straight out of the bag. Yep, and then you throw it right in the trash. Or, AKA, your trash can, which doubles as your MRE bag. Which also, this MRE bag is heavy-duty plastic, and in an emergency situation, if you have somebody with a sucking chest wound, that gives you your plastic barrier to put over the sucking chest wound. So, that also works well for that too. So, these MREs, even though they're kind of shit, and I try to hold off when we're in the field about eating one, but after a while, you figure out what menus are good, what you like. There's a total of 24 menus. And there's a total of 48 meals total with 24 menus. You have your A case and your B case with 24 meals per case. So you have a total of 48 menu items that, yeah. Yeah, actually, it could probably do that. They do have beer in bags you could probably get. I'm surprised the Germans haven't cornered the market on that. And I'm not going to lie, tomorrow this is probably going to wreck my ass. Not going to lie. Because it has been forever. I think the last time I had an MRE was like 3-4 years ago. And yeah. Especially mixing with the beer too. But anyway, I do apologize. Like I said, I'm sorry. It's kind of a slow night for the most part. But what we'll probably do is random live. Yeah, true story. It is. And like I said, these little chiclets are laxatives as well. Oh, yeah, no, it's. So sometimes with the snacks and stuff like that you get out of these, you actually eat the big meal and stuff like that when you're laid down for the night. And then you can take the snacks out and eat them. Mr. Rillos, what is going on? How you doing this evening? Tonight we were going over something different. We were going over an MRE and how they are packaged, normally what comes in them, and we're doing it live. So yeah, no shit, right? You're not wrong. You're not wrong. So this doesn't exactly taste like Gatorade, but it is a carbohydrate electrolyte beverage powder, aka Gatorade mix. But this tastes like them green juice pops, but with like made out of Gatorade instead. It's not bad. They do quench in it, but they do also have salt in them as well. So if you had I don't know, maybe like vodka or something like that, or some hooch, you could probably make your own. Yep, exactly. It's Tang military style, but it's lemon lime. I'm gonna probably hold on to the Tootsie Rolls, save them for later, but they gave me the big Tootsie Rolls in a quantity of 2. I'll save the granulated coffee for tomorrow. And yeah, so like I said, I don't really have much kind of planned other than maybe like question and answers with the Sarge. So it's going to be kind of candid, kind of, excuse me, just chill. I don't know, depending on the poontang, is definitely a little salty. So, and then this here is actually Bridgeford cinnamon bun shelf stable. Normally, the dessert is one of the favorites of the MREs for me personally. I enjoy a good poppy seed cake or a lemon poppy seed cake, or just a regular vanilla pound cake is pretty good. So, shelf stable. This is what your shelf stable cinnamon bun looks like. Basically, it's a flat Pop-Tart. Yeah, exactly. No, actually, I've got the stove out there. I just, they do actually have a carrot cake one. I believe they do. I'll have to look and see what they've got. But, I mean, this one is just cinnamon, like, cinnamon roll. And it's layered. It's kind of flaky. It's like I don't know, like a sped Pop-Tart, aka sped as in special ed Pop-Tart, like sped. If I come across one, I will, Kevin. Yes, exactly. You eat it and like it. So the other thing and stuff like that. All right, Jason, I appreciate you stopping by. Thanks. You have a good evening and stuff like that. Hey, Mr. Risedom, how we doing? Welcome to the party. Yeah, that is one way to go on a diet, is the MRE diet. But you got to figure out which menus make you go, and then which menus make you bind you up. Because it depends on the mission that you go on. That's why they give you these little packages of toilet paper made by the Lighthouse for the Blind. So blind people basically fold these shit tickets and stuff them in this little package. So today we're doing something, like I said, a little different. It's more of a Q&A slash reviewing of an MRE. Now, there's going to be other shit that gets reviewed and stuff like that, but this is just what I had here and able to do. So I'm like, fuck it. We're going to do it live. We're doing it live. We're doing it live. Not trying to make anyone too hungry, but I mean, this will work in a pinch. It's not like anything mom makes, but this actually does really go well with ultra high pasteurized milk, aka box milk. Like, they actually have milk sometimes in the field. If you get with the right defect people, they actually have the ultra high temperature box milk. It does not need refrigeration. So that actually goes halfway decent with this. Because it is a little dry because it's kind of freeze-dried / dehydrated, but it's not that kind of... Oh, you're definitely not wrong. It's not that right kind of milk, but they have it. It's shelf-stable, like milk that's not refrigerated because it's UHT, ultra-high temperature processed. And we're going to share this picture and stuff like that. Let's see. We'll do the share screen and UHT milk. What is ultra pasteurized milk? Ultra high temperature milk is ultra pasteurized. It becomes in sterilized containers. Ultra pasteurized milk has been heated to higher temperature than regular pasteurization to extend shelf life by killing more bacteria. Then packaged in sterilized containers, also known as aseptic packaging, which helps keep the milk fresh longer. It's real milk, just like the kind you buy chilled in the dairy aisle, but its special pasteurization and packaging process gives it a shelf life of several months. This is the type of milk that they have in the field out in there, which is actually pretty decent. Well, most milk goes through a standard pasteurization process. UHT milk goes through ultra pasteurization, which safely heats the milk to a higher than usual temperature, like regular pasteurization, kills bacteria in the milk that may be harmful or cause milk to spoil, producing milk with longer life. UHT milk can sit out unrefrigerated for about 3 months. This can vary by brand. Once the container is opened, the milk should be refrigerated and has the same shelf life as other milk, 7 to 10 days. Once it is opened. So, yeah, it's yeah, it comes from the bull's teat instead. Anyway, choosing between pasteurized versus ultra pasteurized and UHT milk. Here's a look at the key differences between pasteurized, ultra pasteurized, and UHT milk. Each method uses different heat treatments to kill bacteria and extend shelf life, giving you options on how long you need to store milk and how fresh you want it. Whether you prefer the shorter shelf life of pasteurized milk or the longer convenience of UHT, this will help you make the right choice. Pasteurized milk is heated to 70 degrees Celsius or 161 for 15 degrees Fahrenheit For 15 seconds, this method of heat treatment is designed to prevent the milk's natural nutrients while ensuring safety. Pasteurized must be refrigerated and has a shelf life of 10 to 21 days. Packaging involves paper or plastic, and the plastic or package remains untreated. Heat treatment for that. The heat treatment is 138 or 280 degrees Fahrenheit for 2 seconds. Shelf life 30 90 days, and storage refrigeration requires refrigeration, ultra pasteurized milk, but it will stay there a little bit better after it's opened. And then UHT milk, of course, goes at the same temperature, but it allows the milk to remain shelf stable. So no refrigeration needed, and it's shelf stable. It's actually pretty cool and stuff like that. Well, when you're when you're out in the field and stuff like that, and that's kind of the only milk you have to put on your cereal, because sometimes we actually it probably is. That is actually a valid question. Is it airbrushable? I guess I could try to airbrush something with milk. I'll put a little bit of pigment in there and see if it's airbrushable. But anyway. So hopefully everybody's been doing well. I just, like I said, I ain't got much going on. I just figured I'd do random live and just kind of review review an MRE. It's something different, which is going to be adding to it could actually work and stuff like that. Oh, okay. Well, I guess I would have to add water. Yeah, I could probably add water to it. I mean, at least try it, something different. Just but yeah, so that goes over the whole UHT with the milk, and I can only imagine how my insides are going to be hating me tomorrow, because it's been, like I said, almost 4 years since I've had an MRE. So, yeah, it's yeah, it's going to be one of them things. So another thing I was also thinking about doing is movie reviews or Sarge's voiceovers. So I'll find a random movie. What's going on, Chuck? How we doing? Hope everything is going well. And if everything works out, I will probably be in the neighborhood for the Nationals. So we'll see how everything works out. So welcome to the party. So good. Glad to hear it. Yeah, you're not wrong, Kevin Smith. True story. True story there, T2. True story. So we're going to also probably even do movie reviews as well. Or that's actually one of the ones I was actually thinking about doing, is like actual military movie reviews, because Hollywood always fucks shit up. Hollywood always fucks shit up. Now, they did pretty solid with Black Hawk Down. But yes, I was going to do military movie reviews. And I was even going to maybe do a couple of the, what do they call them? Like the Hallmark movies. And put in my own Sarge stuff like that in there too. Yes, yes, I could definitely do that. Let me look and see on my hard drive if I've got. I know I've got a bunch of movies that I can watch and probably. Actually, I do. I do actually remember that on the History Channel, the reel to reel. And that's kind of where I was kind of going with some of that as well. There, Rick. Nah, actually, I don't know where to. I did have some things written down for FYF, but the fuck your feelings will still be within my live streams. But I may possibly do them as like a separate and make them an individual series. Because that's the other thing too, is I'm thinking about breaking up my channel and doing more of a series per se. There we go. All right, we're back. Yep, exactly. And that's kind of something where I was going with that. You're good, bud. Shit. You're good. Shit. But that might be something for future. And I can't remember. I think I might have showed it on Brian's for a little bit. Exact. Yeah, no, there's some great movies there, chat. Great movies. Yep. Patton and so that's another one that's on the horizon as well. And the other night on Brian's, I found my old school camcorder. It's even an HHD. I bought this in Germany at the PX and stuff like that. So actually, I do actually have one. Yes, Stripes is going to definitely be one that's always on the list because one or two of the guys that I served with and stuff like that kind of used to call me Ox and that reference as well, which is kind of comical, but you know. So actually, I guess let me try and do something a little different here. So let me get the camera set up here, and we'll take some video from Sarge's camcorder days. And no, don't worry, they're not bad. Oh, I don't care about that. Yeah, whatever. We won't bother setting the date. Okay, so we'll go over here. So I want to say this was my niece's birthday party from back in the day. Hey, Mr. Edward Leonard and stuff like that. How we doing? I don't know how long this video is. Oh, that's my niece Lola. Or I mean, sorry, Jocelyn. Jocelyn, when she was just a baby. It was just a wee baby. Thanks, Edward. Yeah. No, that's awesome. Enjoy it there. Make sure you get pictures and stuff like that of oh, what the hell is it? Alligator Alcatraz while you're down there. So yeah, my knee. Well, let me see if I can fast forward some of this. Oh no. Well, this should be a fairly short one. There's me getting ready to go through the mud bogs at Union Springs. Whoop. Wow, 2012. Oh, yeah, we're getting ready to go through some mud bogs in my old GMC I used to have. The puppies are doing really well. They're missing me. They're being little assholes, but they're definitely... I mean, it wasn't that big of a mud pit, but it was there. This was 2012. I know, it's like trying... I got to figure out how to get this on, like, big screen so I can share it that way, but... All right, let me go to the next video. That one's actually, I should be going through the mud at that time. I think so, anyway. Whoop. There we go. Yeah, I was just sitting there waiting for the other guy who ended up getting stuck. That's why I said, hopefully I don't get stuck. Of course, windshield wiper is going to be making some... But yeah. Getting her lined up, go down the bog. Like I said, this was back in 2012. The other guy got stuck. That's what took so long. That's why I think trying to remember how I did. I think I made it through and I got like second place on the stock class going through. It was either this year or a couple years after. I can't remember. But I actually took second place, which was a $50 prize. So fuck, go there, take your regular daily driver through the mud bog and stuff like that. I agree, Edward. I agree. Me and the wife have different concepts of vacation. Come on, get it out of the way. There we go. You still see the guy down there getting fucking pulled out, causing fucking ruckus. Jesus. That's true. It was $50 I didn't have before, so I mean, I was like shocked. I think I made it through there in like 21 seconds for a stock vehicle, which was not bad. Come on, let's go. I got to figure out how to do the fast forward thing on this, but that's all right. It's all just about kind of hanging out. And yeah, so I'm going to start using this when I go to start filming shows and stuff, because this one's got a lot better focus and picture for being as old as it is. I bought this in like 2007, 2008. That's actually the best way to do it. Okay, yeah, finally, like I said, they're getting to the cone, so that was kind of where the orange cone was. So they're getting. Yeah. Yeah, I got to figure out how to actually do it. Like I said, it was 07, 08, but I'll have to figure out how to set it up because this is actually, this is, like I said, a camera from, well, don't worry. So this was back when Sarge was a lot younger and a lot skinnier. There's the ex-girlfriend. Her son was going through my shit and found my camcorder. And no, relax. There you go. There's your nipples like you wanted there, Kevin Smith. There you go. I showed my nipples. That was about all I was able to show, but that was. Then I had my second truck there, which was a 86 Chevy K20. Well, it was actually a C10, but it had 6-lug axles on it. But so I had got done, and I forgot to put the filter in the carburetor. I managed to get a good time with it, but it ended up dying, and I had to get it pulled out. Come to find out, I had the carburetor packed full of shit. So, but yeah, so I used to do a little bit of off-roading back in the day. Like I said, run through mud pits. I had, well, I had my daily driver, and then I had finally later on got my own truck. And there are a couple local boys that actually got them mud rails. Oh yeah, I always pulled out, so the pull-out game was strong on that chat. So. But yeah, there you can see one of them big rails over there on that side, one of them mud rails. Those are the boys who run that actual National Hot Rod Association. And no, that's not sound of my truck. That's sound of them trying to tune up that mud rail a little bit and get that ready. Yeah, I was actually the last pull in the stock. I made it to the cone, but like I said, I sucked a bunch of shit up into the carburetor because I had an auxiliary fuel tank and sucked a bunch of shit up in there because I didn't bother putting the filter back in. All right, I appreciate it, Josh. So thanks for coming by. I'll definitely be doing like we were talking about and shit like that. All right. So anyway, that was kind of just one of them things. So that was a Sarge just showing off back different stuff, and I got a fancy camcorder now that I've had forever to do that with. So nice. Goulash is always good. Goulash is always good. So yep. All right. So I don't know. Has anybody got any questions for me? Anything they want answered? I don't know. Fucking random, could be about anything. This is just like I said, it's kind of like a different Q&A. I may experiment and see if I can find short video clip somewhere, and we'll try the Sarge's voiceovers. Almost kind of like a riff track, kind of. Short movie clips. There we go. So we could try do it without context. Or with context or whatever. All right. Create a suspense short. A lot of random Tixatoxis shits here. Ah, yes, that's always good. What's the meaning of life? Yes, I am going to actually do that. And you know what? I should probably do that. What's up, Taylor? How we doing? Oh, yeah, I got a little bit of sun. I've been between Saturday, Sunday, and today. I've pretty much rode the bike the last 3 days. So yeah, I got a little bit of suns today. But it works. I'm getting that base tan, so we're doing that. Come on, find it. All right, there we go. All right, let's do this. All right, present. Share screen. All right, we got that. Yes, I did, chat. So well, that'll normally do it. Sorry to hear about your truck there. I know that sucks. I went through that here a while ago, and no, actually it is, because I'm actually in New York right now, unfortunately. So yes, exactly, Edward, exactly. So let's see if I can do this. We'll see how it works. Now I'm just going to kind of ad lib and stuff like that a little bit, or put my own. So it's not going to be what's actually in the movie. It's just going to be kind of like me and shit like that doing. Let's give this a go and see how well. Oh my God, yeah, she needs eat some fucking. She needs some lead injection. Hey, here we go. I'm coming through this restaurant. I hope they got my fucking seat done. And at the same time, oh, look at this guy. He's so fucking fat, he's going to break the chair. Sir, let me get the table adjusted for you. Bonjour. Oh, this guy, here he comes. He's getting a bucket. Oh. Oh, you missed. You suck. Your aim sucks. Okay, do it again. Bleh. Oh, that feels so good. Oh, now that I made the room. Oh, and then this guy. Oh, tonight's specials. We have Crema Some Young Boy. This is our Asian special. And then you have Crema Fungi, which is our mushroom special. Bleh, why'd you take my bucket away? Why you take my bucket away? Oh, what the fuck you people looking at over there? Huh? The fuck? Bleh. Bleh. There's a menu. It's yep, one more wait. No, I feel you there, Taylor. I feel you there. He's literally got the Grey Poupon, but yes, Monty Python, great scale. Bleh. Bleh. You got any more? You got any more? Oh, I see how you destroyed my menu. I don't know. I might have to get more in it. Just like I said, it's playing silent. It's well, like I said, get yourself, taken care of and make sure that you have enough money and stuff like that, excuse me. Like I said, life's got to come first before building models. But I don't know. So that might be something like that. Like we're there it is. Typical Monty Python. Oh, let's see. The meaning of life. Look at all these people. Yeah, that is true. There's a lot of them shows back there, but yeah, this is like dreads. So yeah, I mean, this might be something that oh, look at this white pussy. Holy shit. That is the biggest snatch I've ever seen. Oh, well, how are we going to get that kid out of there? Yeah, I know you definitely got enough. I mean, I haven't even purchased really anything after because I've been saving for the move and whatnot because my truck and stuff like that is, well, the gas going back and forth to Oklahoma is not cheap. So, yes. No, he was talking about aftermarket, Edward. I'm sure you could probably, like I said, figure it out. But yeah, so this might be something that I'm going to probably do in the future, kind of like as the show and stuff like that. Do like the voiceovers, and so as just kind of like just kind of a sample of different shit. Plus also review like the military. Whoop. Dumbass. There we go. Hey, there we go. All right. So, yeah. So that's another thing is like Sarge's movie review is either a military movies or regular movies is going to be something that if I got time for, which I don't know if they'll be live. I may try to pre-record some of them. Just all depends on that, or if I can put to maybe like some compilations together, which are like kind of shorts, but they're like just 10-minute increments and make it like a multi-part series. That's one of the reviews and stuff like that. So we're going to do like kind of like on the spot reviews. Like tonight's example was like an MRE. So Right, exactly. You got a lot going on there, Taylor. You got a lot going on there. Yeah, exactly, Edward. I mean, it's like I enjoy the aftermarket, but also at the same time, I try not to buy too much of it. I go in spurts. But I know when I first kind of got it and they come out with them pulling tractors and other stuff, I'm not going to lie. I spent more money than I probably should have. But yeah, neither here nor there. So, but it definitely does make it a lot better, a lot different. So, yeah. Yep, use the imagination, and then you get the styrene, and yeah, that's crazy. But I do have another hard drive, but I got to see if the hard drive is actually here, which has movies on it. So since I've got movies and stuff like that, that I could actually watch, do that and then do my own either review or like a riff track kind of, which would be like badass. Yes, it is. So, but yeah, so that's kind of pretty much really it. I've just been sitting down. Well, I wouldn't say sitting down, but I've got minimal shit here. Like I said, I've got some documents and stuff like that I got and packaged behind me. Oh, yes. Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Great Monty Python movie. Life of Brian was another good movie, too. The Life of Brian. Oh, no shit. That's actually kind of a good thing, as much as it sucks. Yes, he is. Great builder. Great builder. So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, kind of a little salty. The housing inspector didn't, or the inspector for the house didn't show up today. But that's all right. I've got multiple purchase offers on the house. They're all full price purchase offers, and not gonna lie, money talks, bullshit walks. So as soon as the money shows up, it's there. Fubar. I'm trying to remember what the hell that was. Fifth season of Fubar. So anyway, that's, I don't know. What do you guys think? I mean, are those, I know it's my channel, I'm going to run it however I run it, but also at the same time, is there any other sort of specialty content you guys would like to see me do? I've already got segments, newer segments for when I revamp the show and get set up in Oklahoma. Because probably after I, leave here, which I was already been down there, I had to come back, do some shit to the house and stuff like that. So, well, good luck at your doctor's appointment and stuff like that. I'm in town. Maybe I'll have to see what's going on if there's a car night or a cruising or something, Chuck. Maybe if you want to go out one night or something like that, if they got that Three Rivers cruising or whatever, maybe I'll jump on the bike and we'll meet up and stuff like that somewhere. Or if not, maybe I'll see you by the Nationals or something like that. So, but you got my number. Just kind of keep in touch, stuff like that. Have a good evening, and we'll definitely be in touch, Chuck. Appreciate you. So yeah. Oh hell. Oh, you had doctors today too? Ooh. Oh, what'd they say, Kevin? Anything good? Oh, shit. So, yeah, I don't know. I just, like I said, it's just kind of been one of them things. Ooh, electrocuted. That sounds like fun. Oh, shit. Wow, that's impressive. I like that. So, anyway, unfortunately, this here is Taylor's truck. Old Cat Eye. Man, that sucks. That was a nice looking truck too. Awesome. Yeah, I just got them showing them. Man, them cat eyes were always sharp. I always enjoyed a good looking cat eye. And then here's his new one. Oh shit. That's actually really sharp. That's a sharp looking truck. Hell yeah. Okay, well, maybe I'll either go to Clay Park or Three Rivers, one of them. I'll probably go on the bike just because, and I'll see if any of the other CVMA guys want to come out and go do that. So, ooh, excuse me. Nice. That does suck, Taylor. I definitely feel you on that. Ooh, spinal cord stimulator. So, what you're trying to say is if you got a spinal cord stimulator, I get you laughing really hard and stuff like that, and you end up going like you're looking for, or like you got Tourette's or something like that. Oh, that V6 has got them 4.6 has got a lot of snap to them. Like especially with the right gearing, them 4.3 or them 4.3s are they got a lot of snap to them. Like my father had a 4.3 with the 5-speed in his S10. It was basically a naked extreme. It didn't have the ground effects, but it was basically an S10 extreme, and yeah, it was without the extreme package, but I had the 4.3 V6 and a G80 with the 5-speed, and it had 40 inch tires. Oh, well, yeah. I mean, his was also a 2004 or 2003, 2004. So, but still, them 4.3s are snappy, especially with that 6-speed in them. Get him laughing at him shitting his pants. It's all fun and games until somebody shits and giggles, until somebody giggles and shits. Yeah, no, them 4.3s are a really great engine. I mean, they're, I wouldn't say indestructible, but they're, there you go. Well, I don't think he's got a red light district. He might have a rainbow light district by him. Oh shit, 119. That fuck. That's clean. Fuck. That's nice. That's fuck. That's a clean truck. I'm gonna say I can't remember what the hell I bought my truck with. Truck with like 160 something thousand on it. Yeah, well, that's what I mean. M4.3s, they last forever. It's fucking crazy. Because, like I said, my father had one in that S10, and that was a snappy son of a bitch. And that S10, but that's also kind of going full size versus that. So, but Yeah, the Mastro vans were nice vehicles. Hey, nothing wrong with that. That's what I mean. It's a man's truck. Got just enough of the creature comforts, make it comfortable, and I'm honestly happy for you. It sucks that the other truck had to go down the road, but at the same time, I'm kind of it sucks that my truck ended up going down the road, but I'm a little salty about that, and we ended up getting that fucking Ford Escape, and that Ford Escape, I'm already, but that ain't mine, but also at the same time, it'll be paid off a lot faster than a truck, but at the same time, it's just, yeah, not happy with it at the moment, but that's not my problem. That's more the wife's problem, but it is my problem because it's the wife's cars. Oh, okay then. I guess normally you don't see that around here, but I guess I could be wrong. Nice. That's always good when it's unobstructed. So you got to have it set on media. You got to make sure when you're running Bluetooth in the truck to play your music off the phone, it has to be in the media setting. And it'll automatically pick up your phone. That's how it's like if you want to watch YouTube from your truck, it's got to be in the media setting. Nice. That's even better. Yeah, when you got like a company vehicle and stuff like that. Well, as diabolical as it's going to sound, it's like, as much as it sucks, I know how much you wanted to paint it, but you probably should have never painted it because some asshole probably woke up pissed off the world and said, oh, let's aim for the guy who's got a new, freshly painted truck and stuff like that. And then it's like in the movie The Jerk there, where Steve Martin finally gets published in the phone book, and then the phone book killer guy randomly picks fucking Steve Martin's character. Huh. I don't know. Mine's a 13, and I've got the auxiliary plug-in. I don't have Bluetooth in mine, so I just use the auxiliary plug-in and normally don't have any issues with that. But that's, like I said, also older versus newer. And I might actually have to pause for the cause here. Yeah, all these oil cans are leaking all over the place. I hate these oil cans. Yep. Yes, excellent movie, The Jerk. Yes. Yeah, that could be it too. I notice I occasionally get there once in a while on my Harley, but that could also be something different too. Ooh, excuse me. Old wet. Yeah, there you go. That's nice, Kevin. Hell yeah. Yep. That's right. Oh, great fucking movie. That would probably be one of the movies that I'll end up doing like the review on, or maybe do like a movie night with the Sarge or something like that. We'll see how well that goes. And if everything goes right, I will probably do a Rec Fest this week. I know I said it last week, but between everything that was going on and I didn't get in until late. So yep, exactly. Yep, I'm going to stay this color. All right. Oh, that's cool. Hell yeah. Yeah, them cigarette lighter things actually work pretty good. So let's I'm gonna pause for the cause here. I will be right back, but we're gonna
This is what I mean when I say performance art when it comes to half this shit, right?
this here is Jake.
Like, believe in what you're going to believe in, sure, but what the fuck is even that? So you can get a couple comments like, hey, man, thanks for being on our side. What side is that? There's two sides to every sign, and they both say stop. Like, here's the thing. That cop's going to go home and fuck his wife. Or maybe her husband. There's women cop with badges now. And you're going to go home, post that to Reddit, think you did something while playing the song, fuck the police coming straight from the underground. What underground? Your parents' basement? Shut up. And hear me out here. If you dislike cops, if you like cops, can we all just come to the consensus that that post is pretty fucking not straight? You know what I mean. What I'm saying is it's the gayest fucking content I've ever seen, and I fuck with Queer Eye pretty hard. We're chicks a bio. Okay, bye. Whoop! I feel like I need to put a graphic warning on this. Just heads up. We got an officer there, and From Behind the Dash is a new one. It's really giving off the vibes of sometimes I curse a little. Oh my god, what's your favorite curse word? Probably fuck. Ew, I hated that too. But this is what I mean when I say performance art when it comes to half this shit, right? Like, believe in what you're going to believe in, sure, but what the fuck is even that? So you can get a couple comments like, hey man, thanks for being on our side. What side is that? There's two sides to every sign, and they both say stop. Like, here's the thing. That cop's going to go home and fuck his wife. Or maybe her husband. There's women cop with badges now. And you're going to go home, post that to Reddit, think you did something while playing the song, fuck the police coming straight from the underground. What underground? Your parents' basement? Shut up. And hear me out here. If you dislike cops, if you like cops, can we all just come to the consensus that that post is pretty fucking not straight? You know what I mean. What I'm saying is it's the gayest fucking content I've ever seen, and I fuck with Queer Eye pretty hard. We're chicks a bio. Okay, bye. Whoop!
All right. Anyway, that there is Jake over there at Get Fucked Cunt or GFC, hence that's where I got the hat from. This dude is savage on a lot of shit. Like, he is funny as fuck. Let me see. That is one of his shorts. Let me see if I can get one more of his long forms up. Oh, I guess he's got a couple of them. So I guess we're going to watch a couple of them then. All right.
Him to eat 20 of the black bag of bulldog noodles.
That's a little over 11,000 calories, in case you were wondering, you fat motherfucker. Okay, hear me out. I'm for free healthcare. If you don't smoke, if you don't drink, if you're not morbidly obese. And you know what? Most people were probably agreeing with me up until I said that last group of folks. That's discrimination. I mean, sure, maybe, but I think we got to start accepting the fact that some discrimination is good. We discriminate against pedos around schools, do we not? Okay, well, people are going through things you don't understand. Okay, we'll get them a counselor until they can spell accountability. You see, I have this weird thing, call it a quirk, if you will. I lose all empathy when the injury is self-inflicted, you know? I will give the big fella one thing, that particular ramen fucks harder than his heart works. It's amazing. And before somebody comes in here saying there's some alt-right radical shit, I pay more in taxes than you make in a year. So nut up or shut up, all right? Get fucked, cunts. Where's your smile? Whoop.
My team and I just
I deny.
my team and I just spotted.
Mood, you guys.
I feel like I need to put a graphic warning on this. Let's have a real
talk. Because content creators are fucking people.
Barely, but continue.
I never asked for a platform. I just make silly little videos with my lizard because I thought it was fun.
Oh, yeah. No, listen here, Chikood. Anytime you post anything publicly on the internet, you are indeed asking for notoriety. Once you get notoriety or clout, whatever you want to call it, if the comment sections or the DMs are getting to you, negatively, mentally affecting you, and you continue to post, you are still asking for it. I swear, the rope of accountability rarely acts as a noose. I mean, golly, at this point, I'm just waiting for him to bring up
the absolute genocide in Gaza.
There it is.
There it is.
Yep.
The absolute economy crisis in this world that I can't even have a 9-to-5 job to pay for a decent apartment.
Bullshit.
Oh, honey. Didn't you brag about making $1.3 million last year? So what happened here? Did one of your furry friends named Fido eat that shit? Did you blow it all, or are you lying about not having money, trying to make more money? The average return right now is sitting around 10%. You could be making $130,000 a year, give or take, for doing fuck all. This is the same person who asked for $4,000 to stuff a lizard, by the way, or a bearded dragon, whatever the hell they are. And did you notice not one tear? Not even a single Indian tear. That face was drier than her bearded dragon is currently. So get fucked, cunt. Merchic's about. Whoop. So America spent more on fireworks for one day out of the year than 83 countries' entire military.
Yes, budget. Actually, they do.
Think about
what
that.
link, Kevin?
We went from don't shoot until you see the whites of their eyes to back it up, Terry. And listen to me, I'm aware some of you guys are going to say your obsession with things going boom is why you have such a firearm issue. It's like, okay, sure, but hey, Europe, 17,500 people were murdered by firearms in America, right? How many of you guys died of heat stroke because of no AC? Was it like 170,000? Isn't that crazy? Oh, and that's not to mention the cold is twice as likely to kill you than the heat. But that's none of my business. Listen, we like things that go boom. You like to suffocate in your bedroom, all right? We all have our hobbies. Now, here's the thing. Do I think us as Americans need to figure some things out? Absolutely. Think I'm going to let some Euro trash that's been regulated into heat stroke tell me anything? Absolutely not. So in conclusion, go find some fireworks or get fucked and stay fucked. Merch links in bio either way. Whoop. We got
the Democrat.
We got Cloudy with a Chance of Chitlins here, talking about the young ladies in Texas. Now, that comment was left on a video where she claims that the camp was a white supremacist camp, like they didn't let any black young ladies into the camp at all. Which a 3-second Google search will prove her wrong. Is it mostly white girls? Yeah, but that's just because it's expensive. And in case you were wondering, this is what she looks like. Nice blonde hair. How mighty white are you? And is that a jewel in your forehead? All right, Black Vision, what do you see in your future? Damn, really do be generational. Oh, by the way, she's a pastor's wife. And listen to me here, honey bunches of cunts. Empathy that you can turn on and off is not empathy, it's manipulation. All these kids I care about, but these ones are little white Christians.
Hey, what's up, Mikey? How you doing?
Yeah, that's just racist. And black people can't be racist. You can call it whatever you want. Hell, take the hard R out of it, you acists. No matter what you want to call it, it's ugly, and God don't like ugly. And you're hideous. Listen, I'm all about us making fun of each other for our differences. It keeps us on our toes. But you have actual hate in your heart. And for that, get fucked, cunt. Merchic's a bio. Okay, bye.
All right. Oh, damn it. I forgot did it again. So anyway, yeah, that's buddy Jake over at the GFC channel, or AKA Bar None. Is actually where I got that fancy GFC hat. So get fucked, cunt. And it works for everything else. Go find Christ, or go fight cats, or Great Friends Club, whatever you want to make it. At GFC, it works. And then, of course, you got GFSF, which get fucked, stay fucked, or get fit, stay fit, whatever you want to do with it. So, anyway, I make no money off doing that. But like I said, it was a cool hat. I liked it because it was actually a camouflage trucker's hat. And so, hell yeah. Actually, he's actually got a YouTube channel. Mike, you'll love his. He's got some great, like, yeah. He's got some great shorts and stuff like that. Dude is fucking funny. Yep. Good work for Karen. Yeah, great. Yep, I just posted it in there. That I'm telling you, it's great because I actually had somebody today at the bank ask me what the hat said. I said, well, go find cash. And it's kind of looked at me funny, and I said, well, it actually means a couple other things. I just said, since we're in the bank, I said, go find cash. But I kind of told the person, it was like, actually, what it really means is get fucked, cunt. He just kind of chuckled, and I'm like, yeah. So it can mean anything you want it to be. So that dude's hilarious. So I don't know. He's like a younger version of me. It's just like weird. But it's funny though. It's like he's got a couple. I mean, the hats are, I ain't gonna lie, a little pricey. I mean, this one I bought on sale for like $27 or something like that. But you know, like I said, he's a larger channel, has a large following, and you know, sells merch. He's also got another one, You're Not Allowed to Quit. So basically live in live in spite. So, and I know I've used this before I found this guy as far as get fucked cunt, but he actually made it a brand and ran with it. So he got he pretty much cornered the market on it. So yep, exactly. And that's what it means. And that's what we want. We want the freedoms that we have fought so hard and basically threw tea in a fucking harbor and kicked Britain's ass just to fucking keep our freedom. That's what the 4th of July was all about, our independence. However, well, the shit that's going on, we've gotten a little bit more softer per se, but, well, some more than others, but like now they're happy with, now they're happy with, 40% taxes and shit like that when it was like taxing tea and 3% of our pay and shit like that. So we ain't got much going on. I reviewed an MRE earlier, which I had set aside because I don't have, like I said, models here. I got model kits spread out in Oklahoma and in storage. So we're here. I just wanted to kind of hang out and do a little bit, do like a question and answer and miscellaneous reviews. Hence the miscellaneous review was the MRE. So, maybe I'll go to Michael's or something like that. Oh, Dilligat, yes. Do I look like I give a fuck? Yes. I actually read something about that. That would be great because Tim Allen and Richard Carnes, or Carn. But anyway, Al there, and they're going to do another show, which is fucking awesome because Last Man Standing was a really good show. It was like a really good show, and it's just, I'm so happy that we're getting back to more normal And I'm like excited for it because I had seen that article this morning while I was going through a couple emails, and I had a thing that come up and said about that. I'm loving it. I just like we're getting back to normal, which is what we need. We need this freedom. Don't listen to what the globalists want. This is just, yeah. I'm super excited for this show that's coming out. So I don't know. I don't even really know what to really do per se. I mean, I could probably huff Duster on air. Yeah, I mean I'd kill more brain cells that way, but I got some Duster here. I could like get the butane out of the Duster. No, actually, I probably won't do that because that's like illegal shit. Because it even says right there on the label, intentional misuse or deliberate inhaling contents may be harmful or fatal. Keep out of reach. But since this does have butane in it, I can sit there and, you know, make fire with it because it's got butane in it. Oh, yeah, that was a great episode. Yeah. Yeah, no, but I mean, I'm just saying, it's one of them things. I mean, I don't have a lot here and it sucks. And that's kind of why, I don't have any glue. You know, I mean, I got that's like packed up. Like I said, I got some of my modeling shit, like my airbrush, a bunch of my like actual specialty paints. All that shit is in Oklahoma. A bunch of my models are down in Oklahoma, and I got more of my models up here in New York, but they're in a storage unit. And it's like, yeah, so I'm like, yeah, what do I do? So that's why we've been, so right now I'm currently sitting in New York, but the wife and the boys are actually down in Oklahoma right now, which is awesome. I'm up here basically getting the last minute shit out of the house and making sure the house is ready to, basically be ready. I've got 4 large items to move the storage, and then I got maybe like a truckload of shit that's just going in the back of my truck to take down to Oklahoma. Everything else is going in storage up here, and I'll deal with it later, but I'm working on going through. Oh yeah, no, we're living in a travel trailer down there behind my buddy's house. I got since I'm using his water and electricity, I have the water bill and electric as 2 utilities, so I can set up my residency down there. So that's awesome too. So I'm working on getting my residency already set up down there. So that's pretty cool that he's like, you know, that I have 2 utility bills in my name, which is his water and electricity, because with the travel trailer, I just plug into the city water connection. And for the electricity, I just run it off outlet plugged in, and that's how we get everything going and stuff like that. You know, that is actually one of them things. I don't know why they actually made them like fruit scented. Maybe they figured they wouldn't be as toxic, but then it's like if they were the Crayola markers with the scents, that's why the Marines like them and stuff like that. So Yeah, the gooseneck, I wish I would have had a gooseneck, but unfortunately, financial wise, I ended up getting a 39-foot bumper pole. So, let's see, 24. Length of my truck is 24 feet, 39. So yeah, I'm just under like 70 feet long with my rig, but I've got a bumper pole. But the one gooseneck and stuff like that, they wanted almost like $10,000-$12,000 more than what I wanted to spend for the gooseneck. So right. Yeah, well, I mean, the gooseneck's nice. That's a hell of a bedroom. I mean, the gooseneck is like the bed. It's like a nice area, and that's kind of what I was looking at. But like I said, we did it and stuff like that. Basically, we got the bunkhouse on the back, which is nice. It's a bumper pole, which I'm set up for both. I mean, I can either do bumper pole or the fifth wheel, but the only problem is, though, with like the gooseneck stuff like that, they wanted like a lot more money than I wanted to spend, so, and this is only kind of like a semi-temporary permanent house. It's plenty big enough for the boys. I mean, they don't have as much room to kind of run around back and forth, but we just go outside and play around. They don't really do much playing in the house, so we got that going for us, but, it's a little tighter, but I mean, it works. We're down there. I'm, like I said, back up here to tie up loose ends. But wife's down there with the boys. They're getting settled in and loving it. The wife's got a pool she can go swimming in. So she was, what the hell was she doing today? She went out to storage and got more shit to put in the trailer to get it more settled in and stuff. So she's so she's busy still, kind of like setting it up. And I had to explain to her that it's like, well, I know we ain't gonna have as much storage, but get what you can and stuff like that, and just go from there. I mean, but like I said, it works. It gets us out of New York, and as soon as so oh shit, yeah, that's awesome. 7 acres, fuck yeah. I would love to have that right now. I would love to have that. Huh. That makes sense. Welcome back, Edward. Hopefully everything come out all right. So, but yeah, so we're thinking about doing like maybe like movie night and shit like that, reviews. And so when I get down there, I mean, I'll probably end up, like I said, it'll be a little bit. I'll try to do Wreckfest Wednesday this Wednesday. We'll see what ends up happening. But my goal is to do a Wreckfest Wednesday. I know it's been a couple weeks since I've done it, but like I said, it also depends on a lot of different stuff. So, well, that's kind of like our goal, because at least with the camper, we can get the land, we can set up on the land, and then I can like clear the land if it's not already clear. I can do my foundations, my support, run all my utilities, get all of it paid off, and work on that. I've already got the job. I just got to get down there and start working, but I kind of explained to them that, I'm still in the process of selling my house. And until I get my house sold, I'm kind of in a little bit of a thing. But yeah, I love it. It's nice. I enjoy it. It's so, and then the money from when we sell the house up here, the money that we have there is either going to go toward a down payment on the house or a chunk of land, or we're still figuring out which way it's going to go. But yeah. Ah, okay. That's good. And that's the big thing, is doing a lot of the work myself, because I found places where I can rent equipment and stuff like that. So, but I mean, it's like I'm not paying someone to do the work. I'm doing the work myself. So that's the other nice thing, is I have a little bit of basic knowledge and I can run equipment. So that's kind of nice. Actually, Kevin, puppies are doing really well. They are enjoying it down there, believe it or not. They are doing really well. They're loving it down there. Gabriel's getting huge. Gabriel now weighs more than Gunther does. Gabriel is 80 pounds and Gunther is 77 pounds. And Gabriel is only about 6 months. And Gunther is almost 2 years. He'll be 2 years in another week. So Gabriel's already got, hey, Mikey, I appreciate it. You got my number and stuff like that. I'm not doing a whole lot. I'm up here doing last minute shit, but you know, you got my number and stuff like that. So it's good. Take care. Appreciate you dropping by, Mike. Thanks. Oh yeah, he's definitely getting to be a big boy. I was like shocked that he weighed as much as Gunther did. Gunther's 77 pounds now. Gabriel was 80 pounds. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, son of a bitch. So, but we are getting Gabriel fixed when he gets to his 6 months. His ears are, I want to say they're probably close to about 5.5, almost 6 inches. All right, we'll do, Mike. Appreciate it. We'll have to, I don't know, maybe plan a trip, because I'll be in motorcycle territory down there all the time. Hey, King Bob, what's going on? How we doing? Oh, yeah, I'll have to get an actual measurement and like post it there. How's everything going down there? How's Mama doing? Doing all right? Yeah, I just figured it was one of them things. I don't really have much to work on. I mean, I reviewed an MRE that I had for dinner, which I'm going to pay for tomorrow, but I'm not worried about it. So, yeah, that's pretty much about it. So we're in between right now. Like I said, I got a bunch of my paints already down there in Oklahoma, my airbrush, some of my models that I've got to get done. They're like kind of going to be like the first ones to get done when I get down there. And I got to figure out, yeah, pretty much. That's why it's kind of more of a Q&A there, Kevin Smith. I mean, it's, you know, we're just kind of hanging out. And like I said, not really doing a whole lot, but, you know, we're just kind of hanging out and thinking about doing some voiceovers, maybe get like different movies. I already kind of did it with the Meaning of Life, Monty Python there, of course, you know, great movie. Yeah, I'm just like, I kind of don't know what to do. Yes, sir. You are definitely not wrong. You are definitely not wrong, Chet. So, yeah, I mean, we do got a fancy new phone and stuff like that. So, my other one was pretty much giving up the ghost. cool. Thunderstorms expected to end soon. No shit, really? I could tell you. It's like I got a window right here and I can keep track of what the weather is. Oh, okay. Well, I pray that she, gets better and hopefully she does all right. Yeah, under the rainbow. Yeah, like I said, I could probably do that. And then, like I said, I'm still working on the call-in portion of it, but like the call-in portion is going to basically be an actual phone number with a cell phone attached to the channel. Now, there will probably be like a private message that goes out with pretty much all my subscribers that will, what the hell is it? That'll basically, like, everyone will have that particular number, and that's all it's going to be used for is for YouTube stuff. Now, I will still have my New York number and I will have an Oklahoma number, but I'm going to actually have a separate phone number that's just for YouTube, because I'm going to do a call-in segment of the show, and there may even be a random call-in segment, which is where I'm going to go down through and choose, like, have like names and put a number by all the subscribers or the regulars and stuff. And you may randomly get a phone call and just like talk bullshit about what you're doing, whatever. I don't know. It'd be kind of almost like YouTubers in the wild, or just I don't know. But yeah, I'm thinking about getting like one of them pay-as-you-go cell phones that so that's something that I'm kind of like into working. So yeah, I don't know what it is. I mean, I could actually, well, let me see what. Stay up there. Hey, get out of here, you fucking mom. Fucker. I don't know. It's beautiful. I should be out on the motorcycle right now. So, maybe I'll put up the new blinds tomorrow. I got brand new blinds for these windows. Blinds are kind of dicked up. So what I may do is I may put up the new blinds. I've got them. The only new blinds I have not put in have been in the bedroom. My hobby room and the spare bedroom. But I did at least leave them here for the new people to put up if they want to put them up. So a little salty. The inspector for the house didn't show up today, but I don't care. I'm just out of about the 5 purchase offers that I've got. They're full price purchase offers. Whoever comes up with the money first, I don't give a fuck. First one with the money wins. Money talks, bullshit walks. Excuse me. In God we trust, all others pay cash. Excuse me. Oh. That was a little rough, but it works. I should have gone bit that. So, yeah. I don't have, like I said, I don't have a lot because this paperwork behind me is going in my truck. Of course, I'm carrying my Calvary Stetson down. My desktop is going in the truck with me. So, but yeah, we'll keep you in thoughts and prayers, and especially your mama in thoughts and prayers, and hopefully, like Edward said, you catch a break. Yeah, I definitely. I don't have my notebook even here. That's actually packed up with my airbrushes and everything else. But we can say a prayer for your brother Chip and make sure that that's kind of crazy though. Holy shit, that's weird. But you can definitely keep your brother Chip in thoughts and prayers. All right, Rick, you take care. I appreciate you coming by to hang out. Like I said, I got my number. I know I need stuff like that, so appreciate you. Have a good evening. Yeah, I'm going to probably be off here pretty soon myself. Not like I've got anything. Well, I mean, I've got shit to do tomorrow. It's just not necessarily uber important. Well, I wouldn't say it's important. It's shit that's got to get done. I just got to get it done and stuff like that. Huh. How's that feeling? Maybe it's like sciatica, or maybe he had something wrong with his lower back and he turned around in bed and maybe like severed something or crushed a nerve or something. And if he's 5 years younger than you, maybe you might want to get checked for degenerative disc disorder or degenerative. I think it's degenerative disc disorder, which I think is a hereditary thing, but you can definitely keep Chip in thoughts and prayers. Oh, hell. I don't know. What the hell to do? I don't know. Oh, so they've already ran tests on it? So, yeah. I don't know what to tell you. That's, It's got to be some sort of nerve thing, or maybe there's something in the brain or something like that that's not firing. Did he get the Fauci ouchie sauce? Yeah, I was going to say, I know that my time in the military did not help that ever. Crumbling back syndrome. But I also hyper-accelerated wear and tear on mine by getting that motorcycle accident. So, or not motorcycle, the military vehicle accident. Oh, okay. I don't know. Oh, hell. Okay, no, I just something I was asking about if he got it or I mean, I had it before. Oh yeah, my knees are shot, and I'm eventually going to need knee replacement, but I'm going to hold off as long as I can because, well, I'm way too young to have knees replaced. I mean, because I'll have them broken by the time if I have my knees replaced now, I probably have like 2 sets, and I probably would have knee replacements. I'd be out of knee replacements by like my mid-50s, and that's being generous. So, all right. Broken fucks. Get it right. Yes, old, but broken. Broken, Kevin. Broken. Old broken fucks. Yeah, unfortunately, I ended up getting that, but also with my job and everything I had going on, plus my time in the service with everything I'd been injected with over the years. I mean, Fuck, what's one more experimental thing to fucking get injected with? Worst case scenario, it kills me, or worst case scenario, I build up an immunity to it and it doesn't affect me. So we could go that way too. Just not my first choice, but also, yeah, damaged. Slightly used, but under warranty. Slightly used, but under warranty. That's what I'm claiming. Slightly under warranty. But I don't know. All right. Let's see. I guess, you know what? Even though it's toward the end, let's... Oh, what do we want to do? Yeah, we could go that way. We'll go this way. Well, yeah, exactly, Kevin. That's what I mean. There's a lot of different shit with that, and of course they're gonna walk away without anything. That's why they're trying to go with the big pardons and shit like that. Fauci needs to fucking just disappear. Oof, that's rough. 50-50. I mean, they gotta be at least 65 to 70 or better. 50-50 as far as losing a limb like that? Yeah, no, definitely not. I'm surprised none of them fucking Africans down there in Africa fucking put the Sheeny fucking curse on them or something, you know, and strung them up and skinned them alive. Yeah, exactly. Can't go into public again, fucker. Oh, all right. Let's figure out which way I want to go with this. That was a month ago. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. All right. Let's do it. All right, so here we are, kind of shifting gears. I was going to do it, but we're going to do it anyway, just because now in New York here, I'm only going to do the one, and it's actually kind of a nice thing because this is actually, yeah, exactly, string them up by the balls. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And that's what I'm talking about. Fucking stab right in the fucking jugular. All right, so here we go. For those of y'all who live in New York, we got Elise Stefanik versus Kathy Hochul, that malignant cunt. Now, this particular thing is from Stefanik, her page, Stefanik House Gov. Basically, and I love this because she exposes Kathy Hochul, the malignant cunt that she is, on state or sanctuary state policies. And Kathy Hochul does not even fucking know who gets burned or fucking been raping New Yorkers. She claims stupid because she is a malignant cunt that does not listen. This is awesome. I hope Elise Stefanik beats Kathy Hochul in this. Now, this could be for a different one, but fuck that mook that just got into New York City. New York City was a waste anyway. They actually have a fucking communist retard down there in New York City, which hopefully he gets fucking deported, but that's another story. So let's get here. This is actually a press release. Stefanik exposes Kathy Hochul on sanctuary state policies. Kathy Hochul heartlessly does not even know illegals who burned alive, raped, and molested New Yorkers. If I was to do something like that, like rape, burned alive, or even molested New Yorkers, my ass would be sitting in a fucking Crowbar hotel. But yet this malignant cunt lets all these illegal invaders in. They get away with fucking murder. They're turned out on the street, basically shortcutting and fucking cutting the cop's nose off to save their fucking face when it's bullshit. We need to start deporting all these illegals. So if there's a little bit of crossfire, okay, whatever. I get it, you know? It's normally a quick turnaround. Okay, oh, you're cool. All right, here's your papers, go. You know, but I digress. Let's carry on. So, anyway, this is from June 12, 2025, Washington, D.C. In case you missed it, House Republican leader, chairwoman Elise Stefanik exposed Governor Kathy Hochul during today's Oversight Committee hearing on her sanctuary state policies that shield violent illegal aliens from deportation. I'm telling you, these fucking Democrats are bringing these people in here to destroy us from the inside. They are part of the fucking global elite. And even the Republicans, a.k.a. rhinos, you fuckers are almost as bad, but the Democrats are more brazen and fucking bold about it. And these fucking cunts need to be called out for what they are. Like, brazenly fucking hold accountable. All those that support all these open borders, you can get the fuck out of the country and go to whatever fucking country you want to support. Because I guarantee if you try to pull the same shit here that you do in another country, you're going to be getting your fucking shit pushed in, whether you want it or not. But anyway, full transcript of her line of questioning below. So we got Congress Elise Stefanik. Governor Hochul, on your first day in office, you signed Executive Order 1. Is that correct? And it's like, Governor Kathy Hochul, I believe it is. Okay, now you're signing us. Oh yeah, I believe it is. I think I signed something. I like how these fucking politicians, right, don't take accountability for jack and shit. This cunt signs a bunch of stuff. Oh, I might have. Oh, I believe I did. No, I don't think I did. Well, we got it right here in black and white. Quit backpedaling. Oh, excuse me. Fucking own up to that shit. Congresswoman Stefanik, she's asking a question. You extend this executive order not once, not twice, but 3 times, most recently on January 16th of this year. Is that correct? Governor Hochul, if that's what your facts show, I signed countless executive orders. That, in my opinion, is a fucking abuse of power. So, over complaining. Yeah, Muldowney and shit like that. Saying he's not eligible to run. Well, too late. I hope he gets fucking... Exactly, buds. Same here. Hell yeah. No, it's just like one of them things. I hope he gets fucking deported. Because that dude is a fucking communist. All right, so Congresswoman Stefanik, I would assume you'd know it's Executive Order number 1, and this is a continuation of your predecessor's sanctuary state policy, correct? I want to be sure we are defining sanctuary state. Yeah, Cuomo started that shit too, but Cuomo got fucking kicked out for being fucking a chomo and I wouldn't say pederast, but you know, a womanizing asshole, which you know most guineas are, but that's another story. But I digress. You know, he started that, but he was too corrupt for his own good. I can't believe he's trying to run for mayor. Like, just hang it up. Your time has come. When you killed all them people in a fucking nursing home and shit like that, by putting all them prisoners in like nursing home and shit like that and killing all the elderly, you are fucking responsible. Your blood is on their hands. And I hope your fucking book turns out to just be fucking shit tickets in a fucking transvestite fucking bathroom where people clean their fucking bottom surgeries. But I digress. All right, here we go. Let's see. Congresswoman Stefanik, I'll define it for you. It's a policy of the state that state officers or employees shall not disclose information to federal immigration authorities for the purpose of federal civil immigration enforcement. It goes on to say law enforcement officers may not use resources, equipment, or personnel for purpose of detecting and apprehending any individual suspected or wanted for violating civil immigration office. Law enforcement officers have no authority in the state of New York to take any policy action solely because a person is an undocumented alien. No, you are an illegal invader. You are not an undocumented alien. You are a legal invader. You're a military-age male that came in, and you're going to destroy us from the inside out. Look at all the bullshit going on with fucking Iran, but that's another story. I could save that up for another time. I don't know why I waited so late to do this, but I just decided, fuck it, let's run it. Anyway, the state of New York, solely because of that quote in your executive order that you extended. Now, do you know who Sakir Akan is? Okay. He sounds like your typical fucking sleeper cell and shit like that is controlling his own. Well, that wouldn't surprise me. I mean, the family covering for it already. I mean, yeah, Kuraswilla needs to win and get in there because he'd actually fucking put New York City right, having his guardian angel. So, Governor Hochul, I'm just going to change Governor Hochul to malignant cunt. I want to get back to the first question. Congresswoman Stefanik, no, I'm asking this question. Do you know who Sakir Akan is? Malignant cunt. I want to make sure you understand that this simply says that we will cooperate with ICE. No, you did not say it because, yeah, you're not. You're backpedaling, you malignant cunt, and I think you need to be hung from the highest fucking tree that we have. Congresswoman Stefanik. No, it does not say that. I read what it says, and let me talk to you about the results. Do you know who Sakir Akan is? You should, as governor of New York State. Do you know? Is a like question. I mean, like, she should know. Kathy Hochul's probably blowing and fucking this dude or giving him all sorts of money to run his fucking sleeper cell that's going to try to destroy us from within. But anyway, I digress. Malignant cunt. Refresh my recollection. Congresswoman Stefanik. He was an illegal migrant in New York, and do you know what crime he committed in addition to being here illegally? Well, I mean, malignant cunt. No, I do not. Congresswoman Stefanik. You do not? This was widely reported. He found a 15-year-old girl, threatened her with a metal pole, and told her to get in the back seat of his car. He took her clothes off and violently raped her in Albany, New York. Do you know who Sebastian Zapata Calais is? Okay, this fucking scumbag raped a 15-year-old girl. This fucking chomo pedophile raped a fucking 15-year-old girl in Albany, New York. Malignant cunt. I'm sure you'll tell me that's many cases, whether, and it just kind of like stops there. Congresswoman says Stefanik. These are high-profile cases. New Yorkers know about them, and you don't, because this fucking cunt puts her head in the sand. That's why. So let's talk about Sebastian Zapata Khalil. Do you know who that is? Malignant cunt. No, I don't have the specific details at my disposal. No. Well, Congresswoman Stefanik. Well, this is an illegal migrant in New York because of your sanctuary state policies. Do you know what crime he committed? Malignant cunt. I am not familiar at this moment. Which she's like backpedaling and doing all sorts of shit. So it's like, yeah. Let's see. Okay, Congresswoman Stefanik, I bet you're going to be familiar when I remind you he found a sleeping woman on the subway, lit her on fire, and burnt her alive. This is Kathy Hochul's New York, and as I am sure you are aware, I'll remind you that ICE issued an order to detain this violent criminal, but was rejected by New York officials due to sanctuary state laws. Yeah, it was. Because this fucking communist cunt wants to fucking run New York into the ground. Same with fucking Como. Them fucking Como retards. Go ahead, fucking do something. I got a picture of me grabbing a pussy. Yeah, I said it. I wasn't in uniform. You're lucky I was in uniform that day that I grabbed your fucking pussy. Because I would have given you what's for. But anyway, I digress. Let's continue. Now, do you know who Raymond Rojas Basillo is? Malignant cunt. I just want to say this. These crimes are horrific. Yeah, okay, you think the crimes are horrific, but you don't know who the fuck these people are because you are a malignant cunt that doesn't pay attention to your fucking constituents. All you care about is giving your greasy fucking scumbag friend handouts. And I swear to Christ, you need to just fucking be hanging from a tree. I mean, or maybe just get some lead injection. I mean, that'd probably be even better yet. You fucking cunt. Anyway, Congresswoman Stefanik, because of your sanctuary state policies, malignant cunt, in all these cases, we would work with ICE. No, you haven't, because your fucking policies that you do have fight ICE every single step of the way. Troopers and fucking police have trouble keeping these fucking people because they're not allowed to use anything because you're going to lose fucking voters. That's the whole big reason why you fucking want these people here and to destroy our country from within. Anyway, Congresswoman Stefanik, you did not, in this case, these are walking on the streets because of your policies and your executive order that you signed 3 times. Now, Raymond Rojas Basillo, do you know who that is? Malignant cunt. I'm telling you this. I will explain the policies in New York. We cooperate with, I know you're, whatever. I mean, yeah, you don't cooperate with fucking ICE. It's pretty bad when fucking that retard of a fucking mayor, Eric Adams, is like, yo, dude, fuck this cunt. We're just going to deal with ICE and we'll deal with it later. Because they tried to throw him under the bus. Now, he should have never been fucking doing half that shit, especially as a retired police officer. He should have stuck to his fucking guns and actually fought this. But no, he took money, he took bribes. Eric Adams is a piece of shit. He does have a little bit of redemption quality, but not much. So let's continue. Congresswoman Stefanik, do you not, specifically, ICE was told not to detain this individual, and he burned a woman alive on a New York subway in Kathy Hochul's New York. So I will keep on going. What about Raymond Rojas Basillo? Do you know who that is? I'm a malignant cunt. I'm going to tell you our overall policy. which will address all this. Congresswoman Stefanik, I'll tell you who that is. He's an illegal who molested an 11-year-old in our state because, again, of your sanctuary state policies. This illegal was shielded from federal immigration enforcement and able to commit this heinous crime. What about Wilson Castillo Diaz? Do you know who that is? Malignant cunt. I'm telling you this. We do cooperate fully with ICE in criminal projects. Our sanctuary, that malignant cunt doesn't know what she's talking about. Seriously, she does not. Let's see. Congresswoman Stefanik, you're not advocating for these victims. This is a 5-year-old who was raped on Long Island in Nassau County. You are not advocating on behalf of these victims. You are shielding illegals. You are not, even in your opening statement, you're prioritizing putting illegals first. Rape of young girls, beatings of NYPD cops by illegals who are here under Kathy Hochul's failed policies, burning New Yorkers alive. This is Kathy Hochul's New York. It's one of the many reasons why you're hemorrhaging support from hardworking, which I'm prime example. I've been here long enough. I've been meaning to get out. I wanted to get out 5 fucking years ago. I wanted to get out 5 fucking years ago from this communist shit pit before this malignant cunt fucking got in charge. Even when it was under Cuomo, it's like New York is a beautiful fucking state. Now, if the policies were a lot different and like if it was back like New York from like the 80s or 90s, fuck yeah. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm going to miss New York State, at least as far as beauty. But the politics and the policies in New York, they can go piss up a rope and die in a fire for all I fucking care. And this malignant cunt doesn't even want us here. Oh, well, you're this, that, and the other thing? Well, we don't need you in New York. Yeah, actually I do, because your fucking taxes are driving a lot of us out of New York. And now you're sitting there fucking, that was the word I'm looking for. And you're sitting there basically driving us out. Fuck you. This state can burn to the fucking ground. As much as I don't want to necessarily see that, but Albany and New York City basically fucked up the whole rest of the state. If you ever look at the map, there's only like 7, 8 different fucking blue spots. The whole entire rest of the state is fucking red. Albany, malignant cunts like this, and fucking New York City and the other Democrat-run fucking strongholds are what fucking dictate New York State. And I'm hoping at least Stefanik wins the governorship, or even Lee Zeldin. Any one of them. It's about time New York has a fucking Republican in charge, or at least an independent, not a communist one, just a fucking independent that needs to bring New York back to its original glory and not be run by a bunch of malignant cunts. Anyway, Congresswoman Stefanik, these horrific crimes that are committed on your watch. You signed this executive order on your first day in office. You signed it again and again this January. We deserve a governor who stands up for law-abiding New Yorkers, does not put illegals first, but puts New Yorkers first. I appreciate. Malignant cunt. Rather than going after the viral moment, I suggest you blank. The malignant cunt doesn't know what the hell she's talking about, because she's wrong as 2 boys fucking on the White House yard, which is 2025. They'll probably let that slide, but thanks to no DEI and shit like that, and that going away. Thank you, President Trump. We don't need fucking DEI because it's what's destroying a lot of shit. Anyway, and I think the last thing is Congresswoman Stefanik. No, I'm standing up for New Yorkers rather than addressing the illegals in New York. You are prioritizing your far left sanctuary state policies, which you put in place with executive orders instead of advocating for victims. A 5-year-old who was raped, no amount of words is going to clean up your failed record and these horrific crimes committed in a sanctuary state that you created. And with that, I yield back. Fuck you, Kathy Hochul, you malignant cunt. And I hope you die in a fucking fire. And I wouldn't even waste my own piss to put you out. So yeah, exactly. Exactly. Giuliani for governor. He needs to get back in there and fucking let's see. Whoo, all right. That was kind of a good fuck your feelings. I mean, even though it was late toward the thing, but it was random as fuck, but I don't really care. Woohoo! All right. Yeah. Exactly, Edward. I appreciate it. Nice. Well, that's right. Just keep dropping it and we'll get it. We'll keep on getting it done. It's one of them things. God, I'm not going to lie. I kind of felt to go good on like a fuck. And that was actually one of the smaller ones. I should have probably done more, started earlier, but it's just like I said, one of them questions and answers kind of with the Sarge. You know, it's trying to run a couple different things like with the whole movie thing. There's going to be more motorcycle videos coming. I do have a short that I'm going to do that I got the other day. So I'm going to see. I made an adjustment to the camera. So we'll see how well it comes out. So, hey, there's nothing wrong with that. That's actually kind of funny, which reminds me. Oh, the Bigfoot memes. Yes. Yes. Oh, yes. Hold on. So this one I'm probably going to get a little bit of hate for, but I wouldn't necessarily say hate, but too bad Gary Ride the Wind and stuff like that wasn't in here because I got just a perfect picture for him. There you go. Gary Ride the Wind, that's for you, buddy. Oh shit. I couldn't resist. I had to. Oh, let's see. Here's another one that's pretty funny. These fucking Bigfoot ones are fucking great.
The muzzle so you couldn't stuff your face big back. Why are you wearing a mask?
I could get COVID. I haven't gotten my booster shot yet.
Oh, I thought it was a muzzle so you couldn't stuff your face big back. Why are you wearing a mask?
I could get COVID. I haven't gotten my booster shot yet.
Oh, I thought it was a muzzle so you couldn't stuff your face big back. What's your type?
She's not interested. No.
Hey, chunker dunker, I wasn't talking to your big hungry ass. What's your type?
She's not interested. No.
Hey, chunker dunker, I wasn't talking to your big hungry ass.
I know.
What's your type?
She's not interested. No.
Hey, chunker dunker, I wasn't talking.
Chat, I just fucked around and got my black belt.
That'll be $500, handsome.
You take EBT, right? Chat, I just fucked around and got my black belt.
That'll be $500, handsome.
You take EBT, right? Chat, I just fucked.
Just got a new job working for the TSA. Chat, who should I randomly search first? Brown guy with the weird hat on. Come here. Just got a new job working for the TSA. Chat, who should I randomly search first? Brown guy with the weird hat on.
Rate yourself on a scale from 1 to 10.
I'm a 10.
I didn't ask how many donuts you knocked down this morning, Big Back. Rate yourself on a scale from 1 to 10.
I'm a 10.
I didn't ask how many donuts you knocked down this morning, Big Back. Rate yourself.
Fucking love these.
Just got in a car accident with a Nissan Altima, chat. Let's see who hit us. Wow. Who could have fucking guessed it? Just got in a car accident with a Nissan Altima, chat. Let's see who hit us. Wow. Who could have fucking guessed it? Chat, I'm going to see what it feels like to chew 5 gum. I was always a woman trapped in a man's body. Chat, I'm going to see what it feels like to chew
5 gum.
Name a vegetable right now, and I'll give you $1,000.
Ozempic.
Holy fat fuck. Name a vegetable right now, and I'll give you $1,000.
Ozempic.
Holy fat fuck. Name a vegetable.
Oh, fuck, that's awesome.
Okay, tell me who we're here with today.
Yeah.
Actually, I'd interview you, but I'm scared to put my hand too close to your mouth. You might bite that shit clean off. Okay, tell me who we're here with today.
Yeah.
Actually, I'd interview you, but I'm scared to put my hand too close to your mouth. You might bite that shit clean off. Okay, tell me who we're here with today. Chad, I just got a new job as a captain for Carnival Cruises. Let me show you the ship. Chad, I just got a new job as a captain for Carnival Cruises. Let me show you the ship.
That's fucking awesome. Let's see. We'll go back a little bit. There we go. This is a good one. Hey, what's going on there, John? How we doing? Oh, yeah. Bigfoot ones are fucking hilarious. Oh, shit. Here's another one. Middle East Lego set now available. Come on, open it up. Why is it not? Oh, there it is. There we go. Speaking of that earlier, yes, a brand new Mexican place just opened in Florida. Yeah, exactly. That was the whole point of having that Nissan Altima there as well. Here's a great one. Know your pedals. School zone riots. You know, you know. Does Oklahoma pass a law that oh my God, yes, I did see that one, John. Oh, fuck yeah, I did see that one. Yes. Actually, let me see if I think I've got that. Let's see, let's go back. Let me. this one? I think it might have been this one. Here's another great one right here. Oh my God, yes, it is great. Oh, they had another one where there was Brad or whatever going around to tell if it was the father or whatever.
Hey, if someone sent you this, they want you to know they love you, no matter how gay you are.
Oh, look, that's for you.
Hey, if someone sent you this, they want you to know they love you, no matter how gay you are.
Oh, look, that's for you.
Hey.
Oh, let's see. I know I got more of them here somewhere, but I don't know. It's just, I think it's having trouble trying to load. Oh.
Why do all girls think they're fat, except the fat ones?
What did you just say to me, you hairy, ugly mother?
Why do all girls think they're fat, except the fat?
Oh, shit. Oh, let's see. Oh, there we go.
Me and Downsy are about to try some
Downsy,
fucking
there we go.
booger sugar people have been talking about. All right, let's do this. Woo! Shit, I'm fucked. I've lost Downsy. I've lost fucking Downsy. Bro, what do they put in this shit? Me and Downsy are about to.
This one. No, hold on. It's gotta be.
These Florida Huzz are actual rockets. It's cracked. Much better than the National Forest Yees I've been dabbling with. We'll get back to that. The Huzz are gobbling that shit down like there's no tomorrow.
I'm trying to blend in with my boys behind me. I've got my eyes on this boat I want to borrow. Wish me luck.
Now this is one hell of an upgrade. I'm about to pull so hard with this. Woo!
Guys, this boat is fun and all, but we're gonna need to borrow something bigger. No more Everglades, no more accent. This is boogie shuggy money right here, boys. Time to finesse a yacht.
Guys, I did it. I actually did it. We finessed the yacht, and this is some OBX shit. Drop locations on where I should go next.
These Florida Huzz are actual rockets. It's cracked. Much better than the National Forest Yees I've been dabbling with. We'll get back to that. The Huzz are gobbling that shit down.
Oh, shit. Oh, I'm trying to think of that.
That ain't mine. Bigger, older. Guess I'm not the only one out here. Squirrel's been getting smarter. Gotta stay one step ahead or go hungry. Tells the others. This old one's been here since fire first touched the mountains. That ain't mine. Bigger.
Oh, yeah.
Older.
Exactly.
Guess I'm not the only one out here.
Yeah.
Squirrel's been getting smarter. Gotta stay one. A human passed through here this morning, 5 of them.
Still warm. Smells like anxiety and depression.
That ain't mine. Guess I'm not alone here, but feet like that. Let's just say that ain't fine shit. Took this, phone still in it. Snap score over 1 million. 100% a bop.
Should I start doing ASMR?
Leaves a 3. Let them be. That's poison ivy, and trust me, it bites back.
Nature tests the careless.
A human passed through here this morning. 5 of them.
Especially with at least 3 leaving me.
Guys, I've been thinking every time I try to join society and kind of, get out of my comfort zone, y'all call it a sighting and run.
Holy smokes. She's big, not too big for me though. Is this a wood? I mean, damn, it's the size of my finger. Ow, hell no. Tastes skunky. All right, guys, day 1 of the coastal boat build. I know it's looking a little like I microdosed and saw the blueprints in the sky, but trust me, this thing's gonna float probably. How many of my viewers are from Florida? Woo, woo! I'm on the way. Save some baggie for me. Let's get lit. Got some bad weather coming in, boys. Might be cooked. Damn! We're all good boys. I got enough beer in me to rinse some mermaids if need me. Y-E-Ha! Boys, that was life or death in the last clip. I was pretty zapped. We're almost there, guys. Let's go. Guys, I've been thinking every time I try to...
Oh my God, I love these Bigfoot videos. Let me see if it's I got the brand one.
Got this new lure, boys. Let's see what we can fucking catch.
Fish on, fish on.
It's a goddamn sorority girl.
This one's a keeper. Fucking hot Cheeto rig, boys. Need me a Latino baddie. They can't resist this shit.
This one's sitting like a 10-ton brick.
Roar.
I think we know what we're getting at with this one, boys.
And I told that bitch, don't come for me unless I send for you.
This one's called the Tinder
Oh, no,
toss-up.
definitely not.
You never know with this
I
one.
might say I 20.
Fuck. It's a goddamn catfish.
A dick has a sad life. His hair is a mess, his family is nuts, his next door neighbor is an asshole, his best friend is a pussy, and his owner beats him habitually. Why did the sperm cross the road?
I don't know.
Because I put the wrong sock on. Did you hear about the guy who died of a Viagra overdose?
God damn it.
They couldn't close his casket. What costs less, beer nuts or deer nuts?
I don't know.
Deer nuts, they're under $1. How can you tell if a guy has a high sperm count?
Oh, fuck.
When his girlfriend has to chew before she swallows. Why can Miss Piggy only count to 68? Because she's got a frog in her throat at 69. Why couldn't the lizard get a girlfriend?
No idea.
Because he had a reptile dysfunction. A dick has a sad life. His hair is a mess, his family is nuts, his next... So we're in court today because Downsy thought it was a good idea to offer some booger sugar to the cops.
And Downsy are about to pull over someone in a Hellcat.
Shit, Downsy is afraid of the dark.
Me and Downsy are robbing a fucking bank. Downsy needed booger sugar money, so we taking it. Downsy decided to run for president after he got out of jail.
Somehow they drafted Downsy for World War III. I didn't even know people like him qualified. We are so fucked.
And Downsy are in an active chase. This guy is going 80 in a school zone.
Yeah.
So we're in court today because Downsy thought it was a good idea to...
What's the difference between a gun and a feminist?
What?
Nothing. Stick a finger in either and you trigger them. What do you call a white dude with a big dick?
License.
What? Asleep, because that dumb fuck is dreaming.
Why are Indians so bad at soccer?
What the fuck?
Because every time they are in a corner, they open up a store.
Holy fuck, go look at this website called shortsauto.ai if you want to create kick-ass AI videos like these and make some real money.
Why were the Twin Towers mad after 9/11?
Why?
Because they ordered a pepperoni pizza, but all they got was plain. What do you call an anorexic girl with a yeast infection?
I don't want to know.
A quarter pounder with cheese.
Why don't orphans play baseball?
Why?
Because they don't know where home is.
What do you call an emo with no breasts? A cutting board.
What's the difference between a gun and a feminist?
Oh my God, these fucking yeah, I don't know. I just kind of had to share the whole fucking Bigfoot jokes because they're, I wouldn't say necessarily viral.
The fuck did we just bomb Iran? Oh, I think I'm gonna shit myself.
In the case of 4-month-old Littlefoot, Bigfoot, you are not the father.
Hell yeah, I told y'all that bitch was a hoe.
I think my wife is on to me. She knows I hit that tent earlier, and she is pissed.
I just took a shit in a human's tent while they were sleeping. Probably shouldn't have ate those spicy tacos.
Boys, we might be off the coast of Cuba. Let's go check out that suspect-ass boat behind me. We are definitely off the coast of Cuba. Take all of my girls to this spot. Ah! Not even my boy Yeti knows about this shit.
Yeti said he wanted to feel extra clean, so I'm just helping his dreams come true. Bro, I've been rinsing for 5 minutes. This ain't normal.
Some absolute maniac saw fungus growing out the cow shit and went, yeah, I'm gonna eat that and see what happens.
Look at all the geek bars you guys sent to us. Oh, holy fuck, look at all these geek bars. Where's Miami Mint at?
The fuck did we just bomb Iran?
Oh shit. Oh yeah, here we go.
Well, if you can't fucking beat them, then goddamn join them.
If there's 100 dicks on that tree, how many would you choke on?
None.
Yeah, that's right, because you're a pro.
A pro.
If your boy sent you this, he wants you to know it's okay to be gay.
And Downsy are about to try some fucking booger sugar.
I thought motherfucking ghost peppers were a way to talk to the dead, not open my arse up like a volcano, fat bastard motherfucker.
That shit was so thick. My God. I'll never get those veins out of my head.
I think they designed these toilets for midgets, Ted. This shit is so tiny. What isn't tiny is the atomic bomb I'm about to drop in this toilet.
This man got more foam than brain cells. Bro, help. It's in my eyes now.
She told me she's recently transitioned, whatever that means. And she loves me for who I am.
Who the fuck thought jumping in freezing water was a good idea? You call it discipline. I call it freezing my goddamn balls off.
Well, if you can't fucking beat them, then...
Fuck. Yes. Yeah. Oh, shit. You could fucking... Oh, here we go. Dark humor.
I'm glad the slaves are free. And I don't think we should have had to pay for them anyway.
Oh, here's some berries. They're black. Oh, you said black?
I don't care if you're black, Indian, or normal. We all should enjoy the outdoors.
I caught my wife cheating. Instead of leaving, I stayed and watched.
You know what the hardest part is about losing your V card?
Appreciate
Saving up the money to pay for it.
Chat, I'm so excited. I am going to go home to my wife and start swinging.
I was in him, and now he is going to be in me.
Basketball people didn't like my last post, and now I have to stay near the water because I know they can't swim. Depression isn't real, except for the basketball people. They be hooting and hollering like monkeys about it. I'm scared of the dark, and I ain't talking about time of day. I'm glad the slaves are free.
Oh, shit. That was, like I said, that was pretty good as far as, whoop, there we go. That was pretty good as far as that. Just figure share some of the Bigfoot and stuff like that. Anyway, chat, you have a good evening and stuff. I'm going to probably get out of here myself. I didn't realize it's, holy shit, it's almost midnight. Fuck. Well, I got a lot to do tomorrow. I mean, I got shit to do tomorrow. It's just one of them things. But, excuse me. Well, I think I'm going to get off here and go lay down in the air conditioning. Y'all take care, and thanks for coming to hang out this Monday. Hopefully, if I get everything worked out right, we'll have some new segments and stuff like that coming up, which I'm working on. So, yeah. Well, we'll have a couple new segments coming up. I'll have some motorcycle videos because it is that time. Plus, being down there in Oklahoma, I'll be able to ride motorcycle 10 months out of the year at least. So there'll probably be more of that, where I'll even probably do some one-on-one mechanical stuff. Probably doing work on motorcycles. We'll see how that works. If I can get a little shop thing or shed, man cave set up down there, then I can start, doing little side gigs on motorcycles. Maybe buy motorcycles and turn around and sell them. I'll be able to work with some of the boys down there at Nate and Curtis at Second Chance Garage. I know they're down there in that area, and I know we got to link up. We'll probably link up when I get back down there. So anyway, to y'all out there in the world of YouTube, thanks for coming by and hanging out. The questions and stuff that you asked, and a little bit of kind of review. Hopefully everything goes right. We'll be doing Wreckfest Wednesday, and yeah. So without further ado, this here is Sarge, and I am out. Y'all take care and be safe. I'll see you on the next one.
Fucking